Hello, welcome to my channel, Sapna here, and I'm going to speak to you about this entire ocean of manifesting your reality. Isn't this the most amazing time to be alive though? Because, never before in the history of human civilization has there been a time where you are able to create, shift, manifest, bend reality. This never happened before. Nobody has ever spoken about it before. So these are concepts that are so new age and so fascinating that it's been there all along, through all these generations. This knowledge has been there all through, and just that nobody ever spoke to us about it and nobody ever told each other about it. So I'm very, very excited to be sharing this knowledge with you, to be sharing what I know, what I have understood, what I have gained. Frankly speaking, it has shifted my entire life around. It has been the most profound and the most important thing in my entire journey. Before I go right into sharing lessons with you, I would this is an introduction video, so I'm going to speak to you about myself and who I am and what I have done so far. I am a single mother of a 22-year-old daughter who is entrepreneur right now. I'm so proud of her because she has done this by herself. We both studied consciousness together, sort of, and we have shared notes all through her growing years. I'm so amazed at this entire knowledge because it encompasses every single thing about me that I thought was wrong, that the society told me that I should not be or I should not do. And those are the only aspects that have come in handy for me in my understanding of conscious awareness. So I am really surprised, in fact, and pleasantly surprised, because I was like that right from the beginning. As a child, I remember not really fitting in at all. I was a sore thumb most of the time. And of course, it was a big problem because my parents really were one of the strict societally aligned parents. Log kya kahenge was the main sentence. So it was very, very difficult for me growing up, especially because there was a lot of, it was not a very healthy and not a very easy childhood. We had a broken home, first of all. So yes, as a parent of divorce, as a child of divorced parents in India, it was not at all easy. So through all of that trauma and all of the stuff that happened in my younger ages, there was a lot that I had to undo before I did anything and came this far. So yes, it took me a while to really introspect and really work on myself, and everything that I teach and talk about and everything that I do now is because I have gone through that firsthand. I know exactly what that is about, what that pain is. So I bring a lot more empathy to the table, I think, because of that, because I have been there, I have felt that. And also, that is the reason why I want to help as many people come out of these dramas that we have going on within ourselves that keep us stuck in situations. My niche, which I really like to talk about, which I like to share and have professional programs for, are parenting. Especially, I think that is a very, very big and very important course, because the next generation of conscious human beings depends on conscious parents. So that is a very important aspect. I also deal with forming conscious relationships one-on-one with people. So that is another area that I want to cover, how to improve your relationships. It is quite magical actually when you really think about it. I mean, I came into this town, I manifested an animal shelter, by the way. So in a rural area in India where the practice of culling was prevalent. There was nothing done in terms of healing, medicating stray animals. So it was something that was upon my heart. I came here in 2019 and now have set up an entire animal shelter. So 2 or 3 manifestations happened right there, because one was about just the creating of the animal shelter in a place where nobody even knew what an animal shelter is. So having done that, then there was the other manifestation that happened, which was like, when I was a child, when I was growing up as a teenager, I really wanted to be a veterinary doctor, and my father was not really in favor of that, so I could not pursue that. But look at it today, everybody in this town thinks of me as a veterinary doctor. Actually, I'm a healer. Animals just gravitate towards me and I heal them. So it was very magical, because now everybody in the town brings their animals to me to heal. So that happened very organically. Now everybody calls me a doctor as well. And though I tell them that I'm not a doctor, but yes, from a consciousness coach point of view, I know how to create realities. So I know how to shift it, and I know how to create better relationships. So the same people who in the first year were entirely against so many things, and there were so many barriers that they came up with, people not liking animals, being against them, complaining and complaint sessions. Those are the very people today who feed animals, they medicate, they recommend other people to me, and so on. So it is so magical for me to even see how that happened, that shift happened. I have manifested situations where people who I thought would react very badly to me, overnight I have manifested better reactions from them, better understanding, more sweeter conversations. So it is really powerful when you know how to use it to your favor. And the other thing that I want to emphasize here is that, see, the reality that you live in right now is a default creation. Everything that you're doing right now is on default, right? We are talking about the science of deliberate creation. When I say science of deliberate creation, which means we are deliberately doing something to shift it around for us. And therefore, it is very important to understand on a core level what you need to bring to the table before you even start with this journey. Understand that this is an inner journey. It has got nothing to do with the external world. This is about you, and it is about you on the inside. So as this is so much about you on the inside, it is so introspective in nature. You cannot go into this with this thought process of blaming the world and talking and pointing fingers at what has happened in the external world. We'll speak a lot more about it, obviously, but for now, just as the start, I want to say that unless you have introspected a little bit, or you have understood that reality is like clay, you can shift it, unless you have understood that as a basic concept, a lot of what I'm saying might not make or might not resonate with you. So you might not need to be aware of that. So welcome on board. I am so happy that you are here. I'm so happy to share this knowledge with you. This is so divine in so many ways that I am already, jumping for joy inside me, and that is the highest vibration to be on, where you can have fun, you can be in joy, and you can enjoy this entire process. That is the best way to manifest. So stay on that vibe and stay on that space. We'll speak a lot more about energy, vibration, frequency, what are these things. However, for now, thank you so much for giving me your time and listening to me. I will see you on the other side very soon. Bye-bye.